Okay, we're at Silverstone this morning. It's fairly bright and sunny, a bit windy. We're in the MGF register enclosure or parking area, not quite sure what you would call it. And we're looking for some interesting owners, or interesting cars with owners. And we found one here, and it belongs to David Samuel, so we're going to have a quick word with him. Hi David.
Hi, nice to meet you, Tim.
And what have you bought today?
So I brought my MGTF, which has been turbocharged. It's had quite a lot of work done on it. It's got Jacobi splitters, Caterham Super Sport cams, literally the list goes on. I've done a spec sheet in the front as well, which pretty much documents everything that I've done.
Oh, that should help people who are just walking along this line of, TFs in this line. We've got two lines of TFs here. So it's the TF 20 anniversary.
Yes.
There at the front, and then the Fs are appearing behind at the moment. But yeah, walk us through your car. I mean, should we start at the back?
Yeah, of course.
So what have we got here?
So obviously we've got the wide arch body kit. I've got the Jacobi rear splitter. Pretty much most of the stuff in terms of exhaust is all custom. So if I just open the bonnet,
Yeah.
you can see some of the engine bay. Obviously I've kind of gone with the black, silver and red theme, but in terms of engine specs, it's very cramped because it's turbocharged, so you can kind of see the charge cooler and the odd bits and bobs in there.
Okay, I mean there's lots of modifications here, so run us through the engine.
Okay, so the engine itself is a 1.8 K series turbo block. It's pretty much standard internals, but I've added Caterham Super Sport cams, which has more lift and duration. I've gone for a GT 2052 turbo. Obviously I've got a 3-inch intake system with, I think it's 2.5-inch charge cooler system, and then obviously a custom exhaust coupled up to an Emerald K6 ECU, probably pushing out about 230 horsepower as it stands.
Have you had this tested on a rolling road?
I have done ages ago. It made a minimum of 200 horsepower, but the wastegate got stuck open, so 200 is the absolute minimum it makes. So I'm going to try and have it dynoed again at some point, but I've still got quite a few more tweaks to go.
That makes it fairly nippy then.
Just a bit, yeah. It's a little bit lively, should we say.
And it's fairly stripped out. I see you've taken all the carpets out and things. Is that a bit of a project in progress, or is it intentional?
A bit of both, to be honest. I kind of wanted the stripped out track look without kind of going too far. Obviously when I show you the interior, all of the interior is pretty much stripped out in terms of like the door cards, etc. So a bit of both really. Just trying to get a blend.
Yeah, quite. Let's have a walk down the side and we'll have a look inside, shall we? Okay.
So if I just open the driver's door.
Now you've got a bit of a body kit going on the outside here.
Yes.
So what is that?
So that's the Paul Jacobi wheel arch extensions. I fitted spacers front and rear. Off of the top of my head, I think it's 25mm spaced out at the rear and 20mm at the front, just to give it a bit more aggressive look. And then I've added side skirt extensions, if you like. So yeah, it just kind of gives it a more aggressive stance. And then just moving on to the interior, just because I'm fairly tall, I've always found the standard steering wheel a little bit uncomfortable because it hits my thighs. So I've gone for an aftermarket steering wheel with a Boss, which gives me a bit more leg room because it's closer to me. And I've got Cobra sport seats, which I've used the X-Power roll hoops as the actual harness points.
Okay, yeah. I see you've taken off the engine cover at the back. Does that make it hot inside? Hard top on?
Just a little bit, yeah. It gets fairly warm. It is a Lexan engine cover, so it's polycarbonate Lexan.
Oh, right, okay.
It's a slight white shield material, so it's quite good.
I can't even see the shield on there. There is one on there, is there?
There is, yeah. That's kind of the look I was going for. So
when I'm looking at it through the back window, it looks like there's nothing on the top at all. Yeah, so I mean the interior is, as I say, fairly stripped out, isn't it? And it's suiting you for your height.
Yes, yeah.
So it makes it a bit more comfortable, easier to drive.
It does for me, and plus because I've removed the actual soft top hood and frame and I run the hard top, I've essentially kind of turned it into a coupe, but it's a different feel to top down driving. I kind of miss having the roof down some days, especially like today, but it's a different feel.
How long has all this taken you to do?
just to get it to this stage, probably about 2 years.
2 years.
Yeah, and I'm still nowhere near finished.
No. Well, these things always are a project in progress, as we say, aren't they?
Yeah.
They never stop, I don't think.
No, it's certainly.
It's certainly looking, it's looking interesting at the moment.
Thank you.
Any future mods you're going to be looking at?
Yes, I think the main things for me at the moment are I'm going to go for a bigger core radiator because I'm going to move it slightly forwards of the wheel arch well, just because I want a really thick radiator for it. I'm going to add bonnet vents, and I'm possibly going to add an oil cooler somewhere. But I'm running out of places where I can put things.
Yeah, they're not that big, are they?
No.
So, yeah.
No, but other than that, so I'm kind of sort of pleased in terms of the direction it's gone. Only other sort of visual cue, I might end up getting some grey stripes, because it was striped before in like a copper colour. I've taken it all off. I've recoloured the mirrors and the roof to match the hardtop. So I think the only thing next that I'm probably going to do is go for like a light colour grey vinyl stripe, maybe like a Nardo grey, just to.
So not too much on the outside, really.
No, not this time.
Yeah, a little stripe on it. That'll do. Yeah, it looks really nice. We hope to see it probably in another couple of years' time.
Yeah, hopefully
when it might be finished.
Yes, fingers crossed.
Okay, enjoy your day at Silverstone.
Thank you very much. Thank you.